The Nile flowed. Life-giving waters nourished the land. It was the time of Thutmose I, the third pharaoh of the mighty 18th dynasty. Egypt basked in the glory of a new era. From the Nile Delta to the scorching sands of Nubia, his name resonated. This was an Egypt rising from the ashes of foreign rule, an Egypt poised on the brink of greatness. The air crackled with anticipation. A new day dawned, full of promise. The young pharaoh was a warrior king, eager to prove his mettle. His keen eyes, honed by years of training, scanned the horizon. He envisioned a vast empire stretching far beyond Egypt's borders. Thutmose grew up within the opulent walls of the royal palace. He learned the art of war, the intricacies of diplomacy, and the weight of leadership. The boy, however, was no stranger to the battlefield. He had accompanied his father on campaigns, witnessing firsthand the fury of Egyptian might. The boy, thirsty for knowledge, devoured scrolls in the royal library. He studied the exploits of his ancestors, the great pharaohs of old. He yearned to emulate their victories, to etch his own name in the annals of history. He trained with seasoned generals, mastering the sword, the bow, and the chariot. Whispers of his ambition echoed through the palace corridors. Some saw a reckless youth hungry for power. Others, however, recognized the spark of greatness within him. They saw a leader who would lead Egypt to a golden age. Fate intervened. Thutmose's father, the pharaoh, passed away. The mantle of leadership fell upon young Thutmose's shoulders. He ascended the throne, his heart ablaze with ambition. He would not be content with simply ruling Egypt. He would expand its borders, crush its enemies, and forge an empire that would last for millennia. His coronation was a spectacle of unparalleled grandeur. Priests chanted ancient hymns, their voices echoing through the grand temple. Incense filled the air, its sweet aroma a symbolic offering to the gods. Thutmose, adorned in the regalia of his office, accepted the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt. In that moment, he vowed to make Egypt the most powerful nation on earth. He envisioned an empire stretching from the Euphrates River in the east to the Libyan desert in the west, from the Mediterranean Sea in the north to the heart of Africa in the south. His vision was clear, his resolve unshakable. True to his word, Thutmose I embarked on a series of military campaigns that would redefine Egypt's borders. He led his armies south, conquering Nubia and crushing all resistance. He pushed east into the Levant, clashing with the Mitanni, a powerful kingdom in Anatolia. His victories were swift and decisive, a testament to his strategic brilliance and the might of the Egyptian army. He was a warrior king, fearless in the heat of battle. He led his troops from the front, his chariot scything through enemy ranks. His name became a legend, whispered in hushed tones by the campfires of his enemies. His soldiers, inspired by their courageous pharaoh, fought with unmatched ferocity. Thutmose's reign marked the beginning of Egypt's imperial age. He transformed Egypt from a regional power into a dominant force in the ancient world. His conquests brought immense wealth and prestige to Egypt. The tributes flowed in from conquered lands, filling the royal coffers to overflowing.